You're training hard, you're eating clean, but your muscles still look the same. What's going on? The truth is, most people miss the small things that make a big difference. In this video, we'll uncover 10 underrated fitness hacks that might be the reason you're not building muscle, and how to fix them today. Stick around to the end. Number 10 could be the secret weapon you've been missing all along. 1. You're not eating enough, especially protein. You can hit the gym 5 days a week. You can train like a beast. But if you're not fueling your body right, you're basically spinning your wheels. Muscle growth doesn't happen during your workout. It happens after, when your body repairs the micro tears in your muscle fibers using what? Protein, calories, nutrients. That's your construction crew. But here's the catch. Most people think they're eating enough when they're not. To build muscle, you need to be in a slight calorie surplus, about 200 to 300 extra calories per day. And more importantly, you need to be hitting about 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. That's around 120 to 160 grams of protein if you weigh 75 kilograms. And no, one protein shake and a chicken sandwich won't cut it. You need to feed your body like it's repairing a skyscraper, not a garden shed. That means protein with every meal. Eggs for breakfast, chicken or tempeh for lunch, lentils, beans, Greek yogurt, whey protein, whatever fits your diet and doesn't break your budget. If your body doesn't have the raw materials, it simply can't build muscle, no matter how hard you train. So stop undereating and expecting overperformance. Fuel the machine, or don't expect it to grow. 2. You skip the mind-muscle connection. Let's get real. Mindless reps equals minimal results. If you're just going through the motions, lifting weights like you're folding laundry, don't expect serious muscle gains. There's a powerful tool almost every beginner overlooks, and it's free, invisible, and scientifically proven to work. It's called the mind-muscle connection. What is it? It's the deliberate focus on the muscle you're training, not the weight, not the rep count, the squeeze. When you actively think about and contract the target muscle during an exercise, you increase muscle fiber recruitment. In simple terms, you make that muscle do more work, and that's where growth happens. White heavy check mark, this isn't just gym bro myth. Studies using EMG, electromyography, show up to 22% more muscle activation in people who focus on the muscle they're working. So next time you're doing curls, don't just lift the dumbbell. Squeeze your bicep like it owes you rent money. Pressing chest? Don't just push the bar. Imagine hugging a tree and flex your pecs hard. This one mental switch can turn average sets into high stimulation, growth-inducing reps. Don't let your body move on autopilot. Train with intention, and your muscles will respond. 3. Your sleep sucks. Want to build muscle? Stop scrolling and go to sleep. Seriously, you can train like a beast, eat like a king, but if you're not sleeping like a baby, you're leaving gains on the table. During deep sleep, your body releases its natural muscle-building cocktail, testosterone, human growth hormone HGH, and ramps up protein synthesis, your body's internal muscle repair system. If you're getting less than 7 hours a night, here's what's happening. Poor recovery, lower anabolic hormones, increased cortisol. That's the stress hormone that breaks down muscle. Translation? Less sleep equals slower gains, more soreness, and stalled progress. And let's be honest, you track your macros, your reps, your steps. So why are you treating sleep like a side quest? Here's your fix. Set a wind down time. No screens an hour before bed. Keep your room cool, dark, and quiet. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Treat your sleep schedule like it's your most powerful supplement, because it is. 4. You're lifting, but not progressing. If you've been lifting the same weight for the same reps every week, let me break it to you gently. Your muscles are bored. Muscle growth isn't about doing more of the same. It's about doing slightly more over time. That's called progressive overload, and it's non-negotiable if you want size and strength. That means add more weight when you can lift the current one easily. Squeeze out an extra rep or two. Increase time under tension. Slow down your reps and feel the burn. Or reduce your rest time to keep intensity up. think of muscle like money. No overload equals no interest, no growth. Your body adapts to what you consistently challenge it with, not what you repeat mindlessly. Here's your challenge. Start tracking your lifts, just like you track your budget. What did you squat last week? How many pull-ups did you do last session? If you don't know, how can you expect to grow? Treat the gym like a smart investment. Every rep should move you closer to a stronger version of you. 5. You're training too often or not enough. Here's a hard truth. More isn't always better, but neither is barely showing up. When it comes to muscle growth, both overtraining and undertraining will leave you spinning your wheels. Let's break it down. Overtraining equals you're hitting the same muscle every day, chasing the pump like a badge of honor. But guess what? Muscles don't grow when you train them. They grow when you recover from the training. Without proper rest, your nervous system gets fried, your strength plateaus, and your motivation tanks. Undertraining, on the other hand, is doing chest day once every 2 weeks and wondering where your pecs are. Muscles need consistent, repeated stimulus to adapt and grow. The sweet spot? Hit each major muscle group twice per week. Give each group 48 hours to recover before training it again. Quality over quantity. You don't need 6 sets of 10. You need intensity, focus, and recovery. This is about training smart, not just hard. Intensity plus frequency plus rest. That's the muscle building triangle. If you're not growing, ask yourself, am I doing too much or just not enough? Fix the dose, not just the exercise. 6. You're avoiding carbs. Carbs are not the enemy. They're the fuel that powers your training and helps shuttle protein into your muscles post-workout. Going low carb might work for fat loss, but for muscle growth, you need glycogen energy and insulin, and carbs provide all three. 7. You don't train to failure. Leaving too many reps in the tank is leaving gains behind. You don't have to fail every set, but you should get within 1 to 2 reps of muscular failure, especially on your final sets. If the last few reps don't burn or make your face ugly, you're not pushing hard enough. 8. You're not tracking progress. How do you know you're improving if you're not tracking anything? Progress photos, body measurements, strength logs. These are your GPS. Don't rely on the mirror alone. It lies when the lighting sucks. 9. You're drinking too much. Even a few drinks a week can sabotage recovery, lower testosterone, and mess with sleep. If you're serious about results, keep alcohol occasional, or cut it all together during serious bulk or recomp phases. 10. You're not patient. Muscle takes time, not weeks, months, sometimes years. You wouldn't plant a seed and dig it up every week to check if it's growing. Stay consistent. Eat, train, sleep, track. Then step back after 3 months and be amazed at the work you've done. Asterisk. Muscle building isn't magic. It's mastery of habits, details, and discipline. So which of these hacks have you been skipping? Comment below and let us know. And if you're ready to train smarter, not harder, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. This is Akraks Health and Fitness, where your transformation gets tactical.